Hello Africa, welcome to another episode of African Student Voices on AAU TV. And AAU TV is the voice of higher education in Africa. My name is Jemima Daladem Tochik and I'll be your host. Today, we are discussing time management and student stress, perspective and strategies. And I have here with me lovely guests whom I'm going to introduce after the break. But don't also forget to follow the conversation on our social media handles, Association of African Universities on Facebook and YouTube, AAUTV_African Universities on X, and AAUTV Official on Instagram. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Welcome back from the break, and if you just joined us, this is African Student Voices on AAU TV, and today we are discussing time management and student stress strategies and perspectives. So let me read something here quickly. In an academic realm, we have seen that students face a growing challenge balancing coursework, social commitment, and personal responsibilities. And it is also seen that students experience heightened stress due to difficulties in effective time management. On this discussion, we are aiming to explore the coping strategies employed by students ranging from traditional planners to digital tools and mindful practices. I have here with me lovely guests whom I'm going to give a minute to introduce themselves. I'll start from you.
Hello, my name is Benedicta Yayra Fenu, a recent graduate of the University of Professional Studies, Accra. I studied Diploma in Management Studies and BSc in Marketing. Okay. I also own a small business called Yayra Cosmetics on the side. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome, Benedicta.
Thank you.
And you are?
All right, my name is Shadrack, currently the level 300 student of University of Professional Studies, Accra. Okay. And currently I'm the main organizer for the Department of Communication Studies.
Okay, yes, that's nice. You're both welcome.
Thank you very much.
So as we know, we are talking about time management and student stress, and we are looking at some of the strategies and equally the perspectives. Now, let's delve straight into our discussion for today. Let's start from your, tell me a little bit about your experience as a university student. I mean, how has the journey been since you just graduated? How is the journey for you, right from level 100? You can brief us on that.
Okay. So the journey was quite insightful. It was good. It was informative. I could pick one or two things. But if I'm to elaborate more on the journey, I would want to say it taught me a lot.
Okay.
My expectations going to the university were met. I learned new things. I had friends. I was able to also drop one or two things on the way. So coming to level 100, getting into the curriculum of going to class at 8 and coming back at 2, 3 hours lecture, certain assignments, presentations, project work. It was quite a lot, but we were able to breathe through it. So I think it was quite good.
All right, so let me come to you, Shadrack. Can you run us through a bit about how the journey has been so far?
Oh, okay. As for the journey, it has been very insightful, as she said, and also it has made me more disciplined, more independent in terms of relating to people. And actually, when we are coming to university, they said a lot that you are going to, you have a lot of freedom, you do this. But when you came, actually, that's not the case.
Everything has changed.
It's not what you expected, you know.
Okay.
They said, oh, as for senior high school, you learn, you have to do 8 courses, but here you do a little bit, but no one will force you to go to class, go to prayer like senior. But here,
of course.
That's
but
not
no
how
one was forcing you to go to class.
But you yourself, you run to class, you see.
Okay.
Because lecturers can do quizzes at any time. Sometimes a lecturer will come and say, okay, today I'm using only today's attendance to record for the whole semester.
Yeah.
And to what if you are not there? So as a university, that's taught me a lesson. And also, in terms of leadership, to have engaged more in student leadership, which I'm exposed to a lot of people, a lot of students. Sometimes in campaigning, you have to go and knock. So it has made me more sociable and then learn how to even relate to people. And then I'm good. I'm
Okay. All right, sure. Let me still be on you. Now let's delve straight into the topic. Let's talk about time management. When someone says time management, what comes into your mind? What does it mean? And I mean, why is it even important to a student? Why do you have to learn how to manage your time as a student?
All right, so time management, time actually is one of the important elements in terms of regulating and controlling your life. Because it makes you organize and also allocate time to taxes. It makes you allocate time to taxes, which can make things easy for you in terms of, like, I will do this today, do this too, so that you will not have challenge in terms of doing things together at the same time. That I think can cause maybe conflicting of ideas, and also even that can bring stress, as our topic saying.
Okay, but how do you think, or why do you think time management is important to a student? I mean, in your case, a university student.
It's very, very important, because it will let you organize yourself as a student in terms of even learning towards an exams or quiz. For instance, you are doing, okay, me for example, I'm doing 6 courses. So how will I manage, or how will I separate or allocate time to each of the 6 so that it will be easy for me to learn the 6 courses, and then prepare for my exams. So time management helps me to maybe, okay, let me say 1 hour for each courses, or maybe 15 minutes for each course before, because learning the whole semester, for instance, I'm preparing for exams next week, and I have 6 courses to prepare for. I have to allocate the time for each of them, so that I'll be able to find it very easy. Because let's say I'll learn from week 1 to even week 6. It's not easy for the 6. Maybe before I get to the exams, or I'll forget. I have to, time management to help me to know how to, okay, maybe I'll learn, take a break, 15 minutes, and then come back again, and then learn the different subjects. So I think time management it's
very important.
It's very, very important.
Okay. Benedicta, let me come to you. Would you want to add something?
Yes, a little bit. So time management helps one to be put together. If one is looking at being successful in whatever one wants to achieve, time management plays a very big role in it. Because if you do have a big vision you want to accomplish, and you do not put goals in place in achieving it, I don't think you'll be able to get to where you would want to. So time management helps one to be put together. It helps one to be disciplined. It helps one to reduce stress. It helps one not to be procrastinating on things to do and what not to do. It also helps one to know oneself. If you're able to go according to a timetable, you'll be able to know, oh, I learned 2 hours last week. I think it was a bit stressful for me, so I would like to do 1 hour 45 minutes next time. It helps you to also be able to relate with people more. You will be able to divide tasks among yourself or with friends. So for instance, if I have a presentation on Tuesday and I have other programs, per my timetable and time management, I'll be able to have all of them at the right time, and then have time for myself to reduce the stress we would want to talk about in the first place. And it also helps reduce anxiety. So I very much think time management is very important.
I think in your submission you made mention of stress. Yes, the fact that, I mean, the university journey is a whole lot. We understand combining your coursework, personal, rounds, personal actions you might want to take, and you even being in, having your own side job, I think is a lot. Now, you spoke about stress. Let's delve a bit into stress. What are some of the stressful actions that students experience on campus? Let's talk about some of the things that stress students on campus.
Okay, so stress in itself is worrying about situations or circumstances that are presenting themselves as difficult tasks. So things that stressed me on campus is presentations, assignments, and then, as my colleague earlier said, 6 courses per semester. Having to deal with those courses, and each lecturer would have to give you assignments on each. So if I had all those 6 courses within a week. I have like 6 assignments to deal with, presentations on the side, in addition to the normal side reading the meeting of colleagues on campus. It's very stressful. Having to meet people, how to relate with them. It's not all of the people you meet on campus that are approachable. Some also want to be very secluded in their own way. Some will not contribute to assignments. Some will not present their papers early. Some will also not even attend lectures at all to see them. Probably a day to presentation or the day of presentation, you see them and you're like, I'm in group 6. Oh, really? Group 6? You are part of us. Yes. And if you try to be, okay, because you didn't contribute to it, we wouldn't want to add your name to it. You now seem like a bad person. Yeah, it's a whole lot when it comes to stress. I think presentations, doing of assignments, and then relating to people you've never met is also very stressful. So with the time management coming in and then how to go about it, I think if you are able to allocate time to get to know people, not just attending school for schooling's sake, but hello, how are you? My name is Benedicta. What about you? What course? What group are you? Oh, I'm in your group. Oh, okay, how nice. Well, can I have your number? So I message you. Hello, hi. The next time you meet, it wouldn't be difficult communicating with the person. So I think communication plays a role in reducing our stress. And I also think one thing that reduces our stress is being disciplined and then putting things in place. If I want to, I have a presentation next week, and I don't want to be under stress, I look for my group members, although they won't come and look for me.
You look for
them. I go looking for them. Hello, you're in group 6, okay. Oh, I'm in your group. What do you want us to do? When do we meet? So if I'm able to prepare very well ahead, it will reduce my stress.
That's true.
And then if I don't also procrastinate, oh, tomorrow when we come for lectures, I'll meet them.
Do it.
Oh, I'll take their number from this person. You've seen the person on campus.
But you want to go
home before you message the person. So procrastinating also doesn't help out. So yes, putting those measures in place, I think, help reduces the stress of students.
All right. So Shadrack, let me come to you. What are some of the specific challenges that you faced in well, let me restructure the question. So what are some of the specific challenges you face managing your time as a student? I'm sure, I mean, with what Benedicta just said, trying to put all these things in place, allocating time for presentations, allocating time for studies and meeting with your group members and all that, I'm sure there are some challenges that you will face. Maybe not with what she said, but your personal challenges. Maybe we can talk about that.
Okay, my personal challenge in terms of, I would say, allowing distractions. See, one of the tools of distraction, as I can say, is our mobile gadgets that we use. It's helpful at the same time. It's harmful because I quite remember one time I was not having a laptop yet, so I used my phone to go online. I used my phone to read my slides. So. Sometimes I will just turn on my data. So whilst I'm learning, WhatsApp messages are also coming. So I will want to know who is texting me at that moment. So I'll say, let me focus. But I'll still go and then check. So it's like, maybe I'll set 1 hour that, okay, I'm going to learn for 1 hour. But because of messaging, texting, at the same time reading slides, I'll just spend 30 minutes and then 30 minutes for texting. So allowing distraction is one of the challenges of time management or managing my time. And also procrastination is also a key, as she said. Yes. So let's say, okay, I'll do it today. Okay, well, let me put it down. I'll learn it tomorrow. Okay, let me go to this lab. I'll learn it tomorrow. Like that, then the
semester is almost over.
It's already gone. Then I'll have a huge slide to, I think, deal with before maybe even an interim assessment or the main exams. So procrastination and allowing distractions and also multitasking, doing double things at the same time. Let's say you have a laptop and then you are watching movie at the same time. You have a printed slides in front of you. So, okay, I want to do
both at the same time. How can you watch a movie
it's
and still be
impossible.
reading?
So that's one of the challenges
Okay.
of managing my time too. And also, I would say poor prioritization.
Okay.
I think maybe someone will not know the important thing to
do at
first.
this particular time.
Do first or bring it before the other. Maybe you have an exams to write and then you have an outing to also go. So maybe, okay.
You have to choose one.
You have to choose one. And you have to know that since you are a student, you are there to learn, pass your exams and go. So it's better you bring maybe preparing for that particular exams first. Before maybe outing. You can go and then have fun anytime.
Okay.
So as a student, I think you have to know how to prioritize events and also bring the most important things on top of your schedules so that you'll be able to manage your time very well.
Very well, okay.
And also inability to say no to certain things.
It's also
some will say yes because I don't know if it's anxiety or I don't know, maybe pressure from students. They can't just say no to things.
Okay.
Maybe a friend will come, let's go here. Because he or she has not maybe prepared the day, just okay, let's go.
Then you just turn up and go.
Meanwhile, you have a slice to learn, but okay. The person cannot say, okay, no, I can't go with you. I can't go with you. Okay, let's go, yeah, let's go. So before the
end,
you open your eyes, you have a lot to do.
The semester is almost done.
So these are some of the challenges that sometimes distract time management.
Okay, all right, thank you very much. And the conversation is getting quite interesting. We'll go for a quick break, and when we come back, we'll delve more into the conversation. Stay tuned. Welcome back from the break, and if you just joined us, this is African Student Voices on AAU TV, and we have been discussing time management and student stress, strategies and perspective. You can also follow the conversation on our social media handles, Association of African Universities on both Facebook and YouTube. Welcome back from the break.
Thank you very much.
I think before the break there was a lot going on. So right now I want us to move to coping strategies. Like, how have you been coping with, the stress, your time management and all that? So let's go straight. I'll come to you, Benedicta. Let's talk about some of the strategies or techniques that you have used to manage your time effectively on campus. What are some of the things you employed?
Okay, thank you. I think the first thing I had to employ was creating a daily planner.
Okay.
Sometimes you want to create a whole semester, what I want to do, what I want to achieve. But in as much as you're looking at the long term, you also look at the short term. So when you do a month, you come and break down the month into maybe a week. On Monday, I would want to do this. On Tuesday, I want to do this. And even on Monday, I want to do this, and this at this particular time. I would want to meet this person and also allocate time for resting.
Yes.
One of the things that challenges I faced on campus is burnout, being fatigued, because I have consumed or combined a lot of things. So by the time I have time for myself to learn, I'm tired.
Yeah.
So I think having a daily planner where you put down specific things you would want to do, and also rewarding yourself if you're able to accomplish. So let's say within the week, maybe I have a craving for maybe pizza, shawarma, whatever it may be. I wouldn't go in for it. If I'm able to accomplish the week's plan, I can reward myself with it. Yes, something to look forward to. It helps you to be able to go on with your plan. And I think also giving a limit to things. How would I even put it? How to know I'm tired. I need to take rest. This is way out of my budget. This is way out of my limit. That also helped a lot in blocking out distractions, as my colleague earlier said, with the phone. There is no way you would want to learn and you hear the notification sound and you'll be able to go away from that. So I think placing your phone on a flight mode, silence, or preferably using a laptop is better. Using your phone for slides, for me, learning wasn't effective when I was using my phone. Using your laptop is much better, or printing out the slides. So if I'm able to print out the slides, I jot down some notes on the side. I
Yes.
think that helped me a lot
Okay.
to be able to manage my time.
Okay.
So I think those were some of the coping strategies
that you
I employed to help
Okay.
out. Yes.
Let me come to you, Shadrack. I think with the distractions you mentioned a lot. So let me ask you how you were able to, maneuver, or what strategies or mechanisms did you use to maneuver through those challenges that you spoke about?
Okay, so let me start with the avoiding the distractions. Okay, so currently I have a laptop, so now I think I'm free.
You don't
a
use
bit.
your phone
I don't
anymore.
use my phone, so I've done my settings on my phone to the extent that when message comes, I will not know who has sent the message unless I open it. So now, even if the data will be on, the laptop I'll be there.
Yes.
I'll just forget the phone and then do my 1 or 2 hours before I attend to all messages. So I think avoiding distractions is also good. And as a student, you can't say maybe you are going to learn with roommates, let's say boys, and then I say, okay, I've opened my laptop, learning in a midst of boys who are discussing about football. I think you definitely join the conversation. So it's better you go in and find a conducive environment to, like the library. That is why the library is there for you.
That's true.
You have to go to the library or the study room. You have a study room where you can learn. But you can't say you are being in the midst of your boys discussing about football and then
you want to learn.
You can't be serious. You say, I'll be serious, I don't mind. You can't do that.
Okay.
It's not going to work for you. And also, as my colleague said, she's talk about planning your day.
Yes.
You have to plan your day. Okay, know what you are going to do, what you do next, what you do the next day, even a week.
Yeah.
Planning your week and planning your day. So I quite remember one time I was with my uncle, and then we were talking. The conversation he started was plan your day, know how to plan your day.
Yeah.
Plan your day, know what you will do in the next 3 days.
Okay.
Because planning is what is keeping you moving, and then it's very evident in his life because I've been with him for a while, and then let's say if you are with him, you say, okay, in the next 30 minutes we are moving out. So he's just telling you for you to know how to plan.
Yes.
And 30 minutes you'll be ready, you will not miss out. 30 minutes you'll be ready. And then I think I learned a lot from that one too, like that conversation we had. So planning your day is also a key, and also knowing the important things to do. I think the prioritization of your time, know the important thing. You know you have to go to class.
Yes.
As I said earlier, go to class. After that, you can go and have fun.
Yeah.
Go and have fun with your friends. So you do the most important thing first. Let's say you have an IE. Just write the IE. Go and have fun, or go and watch the movie you can watch.
The movie is always on your laptop, so you can do that.
So look an IE, and then maybe you don't get a marks for your semester, and then watch the movie that the whole day. I think
you can choose.
is very, very the most important. Also, make sure you use your time productively. Yeah, use your time productively. You say, okay, I'm learning 2 hours. Don't maybe do overtime, or maybe do less. 2 hours. Do 2 hours, and then I think you can move to another task.
Okay.
And also, I would say you avoid the unnecessary competitions on campus. I think competition is one of the most destructive,
unhealthy.
Yes, makes you unhealthy. Just manage the little resources that you have.
Okay.
Let's say you've seen your friend having something, maybe in your room,
you want
4 in a room, and you've seen your friend having something. All ours are not equal.
Equal, of course.
We are all not coming from equal homes as we see. So if you've seen your friend having certain things, you just have to hope and also pray to get one, but not by force to get it. Sometimes it brings a lot of stress on you as a student. If you don't have, just manage the little that you have.
Okay.
In university, we don't do competition for grades.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, the portal is open to you.
You will see your results.
This semester, and when they release our results, most people say, won't you check? Also, I'll check. So in the midnight, when I saw all of them sleepy, I just
you now went to check.
I check my results. So no competition. You don't have to compete with anyone. Just do your best.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the day, do your best not to disappoint yourself when you open it, the portal.
All right, so let me come to you, Benedicta. I think in one of your submissions, you spoke about the fact that sometimes you have a lot on you during your campus days, and that gives you a lot of fatigue. How were you able to, manage or get out of those, that stress period? How are you able to, maneuver? Because, it's a lot. Yes, we know it's a lot. And the fact that, being fatigued is equally not good for your health. So how are you able to cope in those times?
I think each and everyone has one or two things that he or she does that brings them back to factory reset. Probably music. Maybe you're a music lover. I do love music a lot.
Okay.
So sometimes I have to shut down from everything. Calm down, sit down, reset myself. Oh, okay. I planned on doing this, and this within this week. I wasn't able to. So how best can I go about it? And you sit down, you plan towards that. I think that helped me a lot. The planning helped me a lot.
Okay.
Because as I said earlier, I have a business on the side.
Yes.
So getting to deal with customers, producing, getting raw materials, it was a lot. And then dealing with school.
Yes.
If I don't plan, it becomes very stressful.
Yeah.
And then if I multitask a lot, I also found out that it doesn't help. Oh, I don't have lectures on Friday. I'll push through. I'll do everything on Friday.
Yes.
It wasn't helping. So finding something you love, and then when you are too overwhelmed, you get to that. Probably a movie.
Yes.
You're saying planning, but sometimes you should also have time for your own self.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
Getting to do something you like, planning, and also learning to say no. He already said it. It's setting that boundary is very important. The fact that you have time for everything doesn't mean you should engage in everything that comes around. So learning to say no to certain things also helped a lot on campus. So dealing with those things, and then reading also helps a lot. Not necessarily slides, but storybooks on the side that would also help you. It takes your mind off school a little bit, and some small outing once a while wouldn't hurt. And then being in the company of good friends who are able to respect boundaries. Some friends don't respect boundaries. They have problems with people who set boundaries. So having friends that understand the vision and understand the goals you've set for yourself also helps a lot. So when they see that, oh, she's fallen off, oh, she's a bit overwhelmed, oh, can we go to the beach this Saturday to just look around? So having good friends around you also helps a lot. So those were the things I used that helped with the fatigue and then the stress on campus. Yes.
But with all this, employing all these things to help reduce your fatigue and all that, what positive impact did that have on you?
Well, I wouldn't say, would I say positive? It did, bro.
What impact, let's say, maybe generally?
Oh, it helped me with losing weight.
Okay.
I quite remember on campus, I was very slim, slimmer than I am now.
Okay.
And I remember level 200, 300, I started gaining weight. I started stress eating. And I realized this is not my usual self. So setting those things in place helped me reduce the weight. It also helped me maintain a healthy relationship with food. Because I can go a whole day without eating and I don't have a problem with it. Probably around 9 days, I'll be like, really, I've not taken in anything because I was stressed, because food wasn't the next thing on my mind. I had a lot of things on my mind. So I think it helped me have a healthy balance with food. It also helped me reduce weight. It also helped me overall well-being. I think it did a lot. And when you reduce stress, some of us, we have a headache here and there. I don't know what's going on. And with ladies as well, you get to realize stress can also affect your menstrual cycle. And you get to realize when you relax and then you take things as it comes and you plan, you get back to your normal cycle, the headaches reduces. All those things, setting those things in place helped a lot. So those were the positive impacts it had on me. So,
all right. So let me come to you. Would you like to share some positive impact that, having to explore or employ all these solutions to your time management had on you?
Okay, I think I've been able to now be organized, and then I don't stress myself too much, because I can't remember last semester I was going to campus every day, even if I don't have class, because of my leadership roles.
Yes.
I have to be there. Even though we have timetables that we follow as leaders, because you have to be at the department this day. But I just always am there. So people ask me, so do you rest at all? I say, yes, of course. Because of you people, that's we are there.
But were you resting though?
Even though I was resting, so when I go to my quiet place, I say, why are people asking, do I rest? Because they always see me on campus. I'm everywhere, always in the department. So this, I just developed a strategy this semester. So I told myself that, okay, now I'm going to choose certain days that I will not be on campus at all. If I have a duty at the department, I will go. So I've chosen, I think, 3 days or 2 days out of it. I'm not going to be on campus at all. And I think it's working for me now. I have enough rest. I can do my personal studies. So people have started asking me, nowadays I don't see you on campus. I say, yes. If I come, you say I come too much. If I don't come too much. So I think it's helping me a lot. I have enough rest. I can do my personal studies. And I can learn even a lot before the lecture time. Even I learn ahead. Maybe what we are going to do the next day. I just have a summary of it. So immediately the lecture comes, I know even what I'm expecting. So I think it has helped me a lot.
And to add a little bit to what he said,
that's fine.
I think for me, discipline. It taught me discipline. I knew discipline as what it meant, but not as in the thing itself. Yes, practically what discipline is. So I think it disciplined me a lot. If I need to sit my bottles down and learn, I sit it down and learn. If I need not to be at this place, I do not go there looking for something that is not there for me to find. So I think discipline, it did really.
Sure. Thank you very much for coming. It's been an interesting conversation right here in the studios of AAU. And today we discussed time management and student stress, strategies, and perspective. I have been your host, Jemima Deladen Duche. See you same time next time. Bye.